Well, folks, when temperatures start to drop and fall is around the corner, I get excited because in our house that means soup season. There's nothing better than sitting in front of your fireplace with a bowl of soup and a slice of homemade bread. Kinda makes you forget all your problems and you're at peace with the world. Today Linda is making one of my favorite soups, a German cabbage soup, which is not only very tasty but also very hearty and filling. So spend a couple minutes in Linda's home kitchen and she's gonna show you how to make it. The three main ingredients for this soup are potatoes, cabbage, and smoked sausage. So let's start out preparing all the ingredients needed for the recipe. First, Linda dices 1 pound of smoked kielbasa. Obviously that's not a German sausage, but that's what we had on hand. But you could also use smoked German sausages like Knackwurst, Krakauer, Thüringer, and of course Wienerwurst. Anyways, back to our smoked kielbasa. The easiest way to dice it is to quarter it lengthwise, and this way it's much easier to dice them and get nice uniform pieces. So next we peel and dice 3 carrots. Carrots are full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support immunity, support heart, kidney, and liver health, and provide other health benefits. So they should be a part of every healthy diet, and we certainly enjoy them in our soup. Anyways, back to chopping the carrots. We basically cut them the same way we cut the sausages. First you quarter them lengthwise, and now we can easily chop them and get nice uniform cubes basically. So next Linda is chopping 1 onion, and while she's doing so, let me introduce ourselves. We are Linda and Stefan, a German-American couple. We've been married for 25 years. We have 3 children and we live in the Pennsylvania countryside. I'm pretty sure listening to me, you already figured out who the German is in this couple. But actually Linda has 2 German parents as well. She was born in the United States, but she still speaks the language. And we hope you like our videos. And if you want to support a small mom and pop channel, simply like, subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. Next, we're gonna chop 1 shallot. By the way, until 2010, shallots used to be in their own category of vegetables. However, since then they have been moved into the onion family because they have been deemed too similar to justify their own category. Next, we chop 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. If you crush them first before you start chopping them, they're easier to work with. And by crushing them, you also activate the flavor in the garlic faster. Next, we're gonna chunk 1 pound of yellow potatoes, and we are using the small potatoes. They cook a little faster, and when you chunk them, you get nicer, smaller pieces, just big enough to fit in a spoon. Yellow potatoes are a powerhouse of nutrients, including vitamin C, fiber, and potassium, making them a healthy and delicious choice for meals. And with their low calorie and fat content, yellow potatoes provide sustained energy and support overall health, making them a versatile and nutritious addition to any diet. So, and here comes the star of this recipe, a medium head of white cabbage. We Germans love white cabbage. After all, sauerkraut is basically fermented white cabbage. And especially in the south, in the state of Bavaria, where I'm from, sauerkraut is a main side to most pork dishes. Anyways, you want to remove the core first, and then you can start chopping the white cabbage. Chopping the white cabbage is relatively easy. Just slice the cabbage every 1.5 inches and simply turn the cabbage by 90 degrees and then again make a slice every 1.5 inches. So this looks great. The cabbage is chopped nice and even. We also need some herbs. We're gonna need 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped marjoram. We are not gonna utilize the stem, so we just pick the leaves off the stem. before we finally chop them. Next, we prepared 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped parsley. Same principle, we take off the stem first. Then we finally chop the parsley. I think the color of the parsley is so deeply green, it looks really awesome. And in this recipe, it's very important that you use fresh herbs and not the dried stuff. And last but not least, we need 1 bay leaf, and now we are ready to start cooking. First, we melt 4 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan over medium heat. We like to use our Dutch oven for this. Then we add the onions. As well as the shallots. And also the garlic, and sauté for about 5 minutes. Next, we add the carrots and our diced sausages. Let it cook for another 3 minutes. Now we can add our cabbage. And you want to stir the cabbage in. Let it cook for another 5 minutes until the cabbage is soft and wilted. Now it's time to add the potatoes. Thoroughly mix them in as well. And cook them for another 5 minutes. So now it's time to add our chicken stock, usually 8 to 10 cups. So last but not least, we're gonna add our herbs, the marjoram and the bay leaf. We're also gonna add half of the parsley, and we're gonna save the other half for decoration when we serve the soup. Now you can season the soup with white pepper and salt to taste. We skipped the salt. There is already plenty sodium in the chicken stock and probably in the sausage as well. And you let it simmer about 20 minutes until the potatoes are soft. So now we can take it off the stove and we are ready to serve the soup. I don't know if you saw the bread in the video. Linda is also a pastry chef and she baked that herself. Can't eat too much of it because I gotta watch my blood glucose. But 1 slice with this fantastic soup, I think it's gonna be okay. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe as much as I did. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, yours truly, Linda and Stefan.